What's up, comic fans? It's time for the preview show. It's time to preview the comic books coming out December 18th. All right, we're so close to Christmas, and that means next week. I don't know if we're getting books because Christmas is the same day as New Comic Book Day. What do we do? I don't know, but we're gonna find out about this week's books. We got the Spec Book, Spotlight books, FOC books, and the rest of the books coming out this week. We're going to look at them all right after this.
Spartans! What is your profession?
Welcome back. All right, let's take a look at what Santa's bringing us this week, or whatever holiday you celebrate. But happy holidays to everybody. All right, let's go. First off, we have the Spec Books, and if you've been here before, this is how we started off. We have Absolute Batman number 3 as the first in the list of Spec Books. What is the big deal about this one? Well, we've got Batman's favorite person in the world, favorite lady in the world, Selina Kyle, making her Absolute Universe debut in this one. All right. So we will be introduced to the Selina Kyle of the Absolute Batman universe. All right, next book up on the list, we got G.I. Joe number 2, G.I. Joe. And what we have here is the first appearance of the Valkyries, the newest Cobra Special Operatives unit, all right, made of just ladies, all right. So we'll see how the Joes deal with that in G.I. Joe. By the way, guys, the Energon verse, definitely worth checking out. All the books. Last but not least, on the spec list is New Gods number 1. We have the first appearance of a new god as a child, referred to as the last Avatar. And you have the first appearance of Olivia Free, the infant child of Mr. Miracle and Big Barda. 2 babies in this, or is it 1 baby? And Olivia Free is also the last Avatar. I don't know. I guess we're gonna have to buy this to find out. But it's the All-In, part of the DC All-In universe, and this is issue number 1 of New Gods. All right, those were the spec books for the week. Now let's get into some spotlight books. First off, we have Ultimate Spider-Man number 12. If you want Spidey in a Santa suit, here you go. It is a very merry Spider Christmas. There is another another holiday variant. There's the winter holiday variant by Paco Medina. And then the other open order cover is the Jiang Li variant. There you go. Beautiful cover. All right. But that is Spotlight book number 1, Ultimate Spider-Man, just for the vibes it's given, the holiday vibes. Spotlight book number 2, Deadly Tales of the Gunslinger Spawn number 1. All right, a lot of Gunslinger Spawn fans out there, and you're getting a second Spawn book, right? The fans, I don't know if the fans requested another Gunslinger Spawn book or another Spawn book in general, but the fans have said that Gunslinger Spawn is one of their favorites. So here you go. And there is a cover C, a Todd McFarlane cover. And there's Todd on the horse. Well, not Todd. There's Gunslinger Spawn on the horse that Todd drew. All right. Last but not least, guys, this one is a little gruesome, so just a warning. But who likes Bullseye without his arm? That's right. Bullseye's arm is taken off in this secret variant or spoiler variant, Mark Bagley spoiler variant. And since it is a spoiler variant, it usually 99.9% of the time spoils something that happens in the book. So this means that Bullseye canonically is going to lose his arm in the Marvel 616. We'll see how that affects Bullseye. But this guy's been through a lot anyway, right? Bullseye's died and come back and whatever. So Bullseye is one of those villains that you can never count out. All right, let's get into the final orders due, the FOC books for this week. Now, the big publishers haven't put out any books, so I'm under the assumption, and I didn't look into this, but that Marvel and DC just aren't doing final orders for this week, all right? Which is fine. Give your people some time to relax and rest. It is the holiday season. I am cool with that, but we do have some indie books. So first off the bat, from Dark Horse, we have Arcbound, right, number 3. From what I read about this book, we may have some new appearances, some new character appearances in this book, all right? So if you're into new characters, go ahead and check this book out. I believe this is the B cover, all right? This is the Dan Panosian cover. And then the only other book is from Boom Studios, The Book of Cutter. So if you're a big fan of Cutter, who was giving Jessica Slaughter all sorts of hell, here you go. This is the Book of Cutter. It's, as it crosses its 5th anniversary, the Slaughterverse. Wow, Slaughterverse has been out for over 5 years. Feels one of its darkest chapters yet in this oversized one-shot, exploring a brand new facet to the mythos of monsters and the ones who hunt them. All right, let's continue on. Let's get into all the books coming out this week, starting with Image. Let's take a look. What else? We got Deadly Tales of Gunslinger Spawn number 1 coming out, alright? I ordered the Bjorn Barons cover. I thought that was the best one, but there is a Tom McFarlane cover. Not sure why I didn't order that one. We got G.I. Joe number 1, the 2nd printing cover coming out. Both a Joe and a Cobra cover, and then a C cover. You know, I might grab one of those. Not grabbing all of them. Then G.I. Joe number 2 is coming out this week, alright? And like I said, we have the Valkyries in that one, so that should be fun. Mother Effin' Monsters is coming out. This is a one-shot. Some guys, I forget if it was from Brooklyn or... basically, some dudes come across a cult of, like, college frat boys who are... bringing, I don't want to say reviving because they're already dead, but they're basically bringing monsters into the world to try to take over the world. Alright, so sounds like it could be a fun time. And it's a one-shot, so mother fudging monsters. Alright, let's see. What else do we have? King Spawn is coming out this week. Mirka Andolfo's Sweet Paprika, open for business. I believe this is volume 2, Sweet Paprika. Moon is Following Us, number 4. That's a really good series. What else do we have? If I miss anything, guys, let me know. The Power Fantasy, number 5. That was a book that had a lot of hype when number 1 came out. We have The Rockefellers, number 2. That's out of Ghost Machine. What else? Spawn Kills Every Spawn is on its last issue with issue number 505. Transformers number 1 gets a 10th printing. There's a lot of printings for that. Before we get through all those, we have the Tin Can Society number 4 also coming out. Yeah, look at all these covers for Transformers. Transformers. Covers in the skies. There's a lot of them. And then we have The Walking Dead Deluxe, which is The Walking Dead except in color. For those of you who didn't know, when The Walking Dead first came out to the comic shelves, it was strictly in black and white. Alright, boom! Here comes the boom! Ready or not? What do we got coming out of there? For those of you who like Berserker, we got a Berserker Bloodlines Trade, Volume 2. House of Slaughter, number 28 is out this week. What else? Power Rangers Prime gets a 2nd printing of issue number 1, and issue number 2 is coming out this week. Go, go, Power Rangers. Something is Killing the Children Deluxe number 1 is out. That covers issues 0 and 1 in there. A couple of different covers of that one. Covers a $9.99 price tag, so that's $10. But you do get 2 comics in there, alright? We're over to Titan, home of Conan the Barbarian. They have an omnibus coming out. Gun Honey is coming out. Looks like issues number 1 through 4 are on this collected pack. What else? Heat Seeker. A couple of alternate covers, variant covers. What else? A Girl Called Cthulhu is on its penultimate issue with issue number 3 of 4. And there's a couple of things here. More, we got the Savage Sword of Conan with issue number 6 of 6. So the Savage Sword's coming to an end, but it's been really popular, so they'll definitely come up with another volume of that. And you got Star Trek Magazine and Star Wars Insider. We're off to DC Comics, where you got Absolute Batman number 3. There'll be a few covers for that. Pick the one that suits you best. Absolute Superman number 1 gets a second printing with a negative space variant. There's also a Gilliam March cover, Martin Scalera cover. There is a 1 in 25 Pablo Sandoval. It is a front and back, so there's a wraparound cover. Action Comics 1080 is out this week. Action Comics is out every week. It's a weekly comic at the moment. Batman 89, there's going to be a lot of Batman here. Batman and Robin Year 1 gets a second printing of issue number 1, and issue number 3 is out this week. It is a 12-issue maxi series. What else do we have? Silent Night returns. Batman and Santa Claus, issue number 4 of 5. If you want to see Batman being pretty BA on the cover, go ahead and check that out. Not Batman, sorry, I meant Santa Claus. Batman and Superman World's Finest is out. A couple of covers for that. Catwoman number 71 is out this week. New creative team on that. The Challengers of the Unknown, issue number 1 is out this week from DC. Part of the All-In titles. What else? Crisis on Infinite Earths, issue number 9. Facsimile is out this week. Dark Knights of Steel, All Winter, number 6 is out. That is the last issue in that series. Green Lantern Arrow, World's Finest Special, number 1 is out this week. That's a one-shot. In case you're confused, Jenny Sparks is on issue number 5 of 6. Got some John Constantine, Hellblazer, Dead America, number 11 of 12. What else? Milestone Universe, The Shadow Cabinets on issue number 2 of 4. New Gods number 1 is out this week. Pick the cover that, suits you the most or suits you the best. What else do we have? Nightwing. There's a negative space variant for that. Dan Panosian on that one. The Question is on issue number 2. Right, The Question all along the Watchtower. Titans is on issue number 18, and Wonder Woman is on issue number 16. Alright, a lot coming out of DC this week. Probably because there's not a lot coming out of DC next week. And let's go. All new Venom number 1. The Umberto Ramos wraparound variant is out this week. Alligator Loki Holiday Special number 1 is out this week. Blood Hunters comes to an end with issue number 5 of 5. There's some dope Captain America number 16 covers. Conquest 2099 number 5 is out this week. The first appearance of Madam Web 2099. Daredevil number 16. Looks like Bullseye is going to lose a limb in that one. Kind of spoiled it for you there. Deadpool number 9 is out. Deadpool's been a fun read. What else do we have? Fantastic Four has a Capcom cover for you if you're into that. That's number 27. The Helverine has an all-knowing series that starts now. That's issue number 1. Let's see what else. We have the Immortal Thor, issue number 18. Let's see. Nemours on issue number 5. Star Wars Ahsoka is on issue number 6. Ewoks are out this week. TVA, issue number 1 is out for TVA. The TVA comic has a couple of first appearances there. You have Hunter B15, first cover and comic book appearance, first appearance of a Gambit variant, first appearance of Sir Seconds, and the first appearance of Doc Clock. I believe Doc Clock and Sir Seconds are not first full appearances, so they may just be cameos. Maybe not, I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that, but it's a first. It is a first. And then Ultimate Spider-Man number 12 is out this week. Alright, we're off to DuckTales. Bam, 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 bam. Issue number 2 is out. A lot of covers for that. That's what Dynamite does. Puts out a ton of covers. Gargoyle Quest number 2 is out. The limited Virgin cover, so that's a $50 book. But Gargoyle's Winter Special number 1 is out. That's just a $5.99 book. Johnny Quest number 5 is out this week. $4.99. It's not a winter special. Lilo and Stitch number 8 is out this week. Let's see, what else? What do we have that's regular? Sweetie Candy Vigilante issue number 6 is out. That's on volume number 2. Thundercats are on the loose. That's issue number 11 on the Thundercats. And that's it for the regular comics coming out. Looks like Dark Horse is going to have some Transformers 40th Anniversary Collecting Trading Cards as well. Alright, that is the One Diamond Select Toy, Star Wars Milestones, A New Hope TIE Pilot statue for $250. Alright, and now we're off to the rest of the comics coming out this week. You got Arcbound number 2. Let's see. What else do we have? Black Hammer Spiral City number 2 is out this week. Borderlands. Let's see. If I miss anything, guys, too, just be like, yo, check this out. This looks like a good book. Yeah, a lot of reprints coming out. You got EC Epitaphs from the Abyss on issue number 6. That's a Liber Mehu cover. So I've heard pretty good things about the EC stuff coming out these days. Let's see. Anything? Let's see. Godzilla Masterpiece Theater issue number 2 is out. I know there's a lot of Godzilla fans out there. Lilith number 1 gets a second printing, and Lilith number 2 is coming out this week. So there you go. That's out of Vault Comics. Lilith has had some following, so that seems to be a popular book. Missing on the Moon issue number 1 is coming out this week out of Mad Cave Studios. So that's a number 1 coming out this week. You got Mission Appleseed number 1 out of Scout Comics. Scout Comics seems to be turning out a lot of books this time of the year. AMP, American Mythology Productions, has New Year's Prey number 1, right? Nice horror book there. Nexus Scourge coming out this week. A 2-part series out of Alien Books. Nexus has been a character that's been around for a little bit. Penthouse coming out with their issue number 6. Ton of covers there. Let's see, what else do we have? Rock and Roll Biographies Linkin Park. It's coming out. That's out of 10 Ton Press. So if you're a Linkin Park fan. Falling in. No, it's crawling in my skin. I was going to say falling in my sleep. Alright. Anyway, let's keep it going. I just lost everybody who's watching right now. Sonic the Hedgehog is on issue number 75. What else? There's some Usagi Yojimbo, some Spectrograph out of Distillery. You have some Star Trek on issue number 27. Lower Decks is on issue number 2. That's also Star Trek fan. Star Wars High Republic Adventures Phase 3 is on issue number 13. That's out of Dark Horse. The Star Wars books that come out of Dark Horse usually tend to be a little bit more kid-friendly. What else do we have? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2024 series is on issue number 5. There is a first appearance on cover C, first cover appearance. I think there's also an origin story in that one. You got the Three Stooges, New Year's Nitwits number 1. So if you're a Stooge fan, that exists. If you're, looking for those Three Stooges comics. Archie Jumbo Comics Digest is on issue number 146. We're almost to the end, guys. Thank you for joining me. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me with the Zoo-Jitsu Fighters number 1 out of Icon Heroes. And that's it, guys. That is it. We are all out of comics. Thank you, comic fans, for joining me. If you like the content, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Go ahead and throw me a thumbs up and comment down below. Do what you do. I'm going to do what I do. I'm going to get ready for this week's books. Peace! We're out. Who is the all-new Venom? The swashballing. What's up, comic fans? And it's time to preview the comics coming out. What's up, comic fam?